this is Nicole with Helpmamaremote.com, and I love to share videos on faith, family, home, and food. So if you haven't subscribed, please be sure to do so and click that little bell so you'll be notified when another video is uploaded. So today I'll be sharing with you baby names we liked but are not using. And after I share the names, I will be sharing with you what we'll be naming our daughter. So I'm going to start with boy names. So the first name we liked but are not using because we're having a girl is Joshua. I really love the name Joshua, and for a while, maybe until I was like 6 months, whenever I found out what we were having, maybe even 7 months, because we found out far into pregnancy that we were having a girl. We actually all thought it was a boy. And my name for him was going to be Joshua. That was the name that we had decided on. And so funny, because my husband is James, my oldest son is James, and my husband said, I'll let you name him Joshua on one basis. You want to know what it was? That his middle name be James. How crazy. I was like, now that's just narcissist. Okay, so Joshua is one. Another name that I really love for a boy is Israel. And if my husband's wasn't so adamant about my son being named after him, James, I would have loved to name my oldest Israel, which we know that James and Jacob are the same name, and God changed Jacob's name to Israel. So the next name I love is Jeremiah and Josiah. So I love a lot of like the Old Testament prophets, prophet names. So those are the names I love for boys. For girls, now since we're having a girl, and my deal with my oldest daughter was that she can name the baby if we were having a girl. I wanted to make sure that she was involved in it, with her being so far away, with her being the oldest. I wanted to make sure that she didn't feel left out, and she really felt like she was a part of this pregnancy with her being so far away. And I told her before I told my other two children. She was the first that I told, and she helped me tell the other two. So she named our baby girl, and so I really didn't think of any names for a baby girl because I had given that over to her, and I wanted to make sure I didn't get attached to any names, and then when she came up with a name, I like this name. So I made sure I didn't think of any baby girl names because I just didn't want to get attached. However, she was only going to name the first name, and then I was going to do a middle name. So for our daughter, I'll tell you the middle names we liked but are not using. So one is Grace. That was the name my husband liked because of God's grace. Another one was Marie. My middle name is Marie. And if you notice, all of our children are J's. They all are J's. My husband is Jay. He set the trend with my oldest daughter. And since then, we've just kept the tradition of J's. Especially after my oldest being born, Jemiah. Then James, named after his dad. And with the third, it was like, okay, you can't go outside the J's, so we named her Jayla, J. And then another one, you cannot not name her a J, okay? Or a boy, we could not go with a J. Okay, so with Marie, I said, well, since none of them have, my daughters, they do have a middle initial N for my name, but there's no representation of me anywhere. There's no namesake for me. So I was thinking of Marie, naming her middle name Marie, and which is also my mom's middle name, my middle name, and my middle name, my mom's middle name. And then, thinking back, I wish I would have named all my daughters middle name Marie, but I didn't. Okay, the next one was Nicole, naming her middle name after me. And there's a YouTuber, I think it's Tea Time with Tamara. The way she spells her daughter name, I really love the way she spelled it because it was different than my traditional Nicole. So I was gonna maybe go something different with the Nicole, but that was a no. Okay, so those were just what, 3 names: Grace, Marie, and Nicole for middle names. Now, so what we're naming our daughter, and like I say, my oldest daughter named her name is Jaya, and her middle name will be Rain. So her name will be Jaya Rain. And when I looked up the name Jaya, there was like no meaning for Jaya, and the way we're spelling it is J-I-A-H. So if you look like God, like Jah, J-A-H, the J-A-H in the name, so we're using that for our God reigns. So her name, we have a meaning. We made the meaning for her name, which means our God reigns. So Jaya Rain will be our daughter's name. My 2 oldest daughters have 2 middle names. I'm not going with the 2 middle names. I am going to break that tradition and just have 1 middle name. So those are the names that we liked and are not using, but Jaya Rain will be our daughter's name. So I'd like to thank you guys for watching. This is Nicole with Helpmamaremote.com, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already. Bye bye.